Hey y'all, this is Reatha.
Hey, this is Deandra, and you are now listening to.
Coffee, Heels, and Conversation podcast.
So grab your coffee and listen in.
Hey y'all.
Hey you guys,
How y'all be?
we back.
It's been like 3.4 years. Oh
Girl.
my gosh. I'm so glad y'all are here. Anyway, we're back from a long awaited break. I'm excited about being back. Reatha, are you excited?
I am very excited about being back. I'm like, finally we're back.
Yes.
Yay.
And I feel like we have a cool season planned for y'all. It's gonna be super cool. A little bit I won't say different. I'll play a little bit more upgraded, okay?
You put a little bit more spice on it,
Yeah.
okay?
Yes, a little bit more spice, a little more upgrade. But we're not gonna leave the old faithful, okay? We're gonna do the church announcements. So for the first time in a long time, Reatha, what you drinking?
Girl, for the first time in a long time, I'm drinking the coffee I've had for a long time. The Javalia coffee, and I put some oat milk creamer in it or what have you. But y'all need to send us. Thank you.
Not you not completing the sentence. She said she meant to send
send
us well, everybody ain't looking at you, Reatha. We got listeners.
Y'all need to send us suggestions of coffee
Please.
you'd like us to try. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much. Okay, and I'm drinking a pumpkin almond milk creamer coffee. The coffee is like a maple flavored, and then the creamer is pumpkin, but it's almond milk. It's not oat milk. And I'm not a fan, so that kind of sucked to start the season off with this said creamer.
Sucks.
But I did add some sugar, and it has brought it up a whole notch. So now we have upgraded to better coffee. Mm-hmm.
Maple flavor sounds good though.
Yeah, the coffee is good, but the creamer is just like, why did you decide that you felt like this was a good idea? It's not. All right, y'all. So we have, like we said earlier, we got a little upgrade, a little something. Mm-hmm. We have what we're going to call, no, I'm going to keep it as upgrade. It's an upgrade. We have a little segment. Now, don't beat us up. We don't got a name for it yet. We working on that, okay?
Yes.
But this segment is going to involve trending topics. So before we get into it, y'all, send us some trending topics you wanted to talk about to include in this segment.
Yes.
Because I'm not on Twitter, so I don't know what's trending on Twitter. So let me know.
Twitter like that.
Yeah, I don't think. We doesn't do. Twitter
I get my trending topics from Instagram.
Hello. Yeah, I get my trending topics from TikTok. So
girl, that too.
We're on the other side. So if y'all can bring us over to the Twitter side, let us know what is trending on there, so we can keep that in the podcast. That'd be cool too. Yes. But yeah. So, do you want to introduce the trending topic? Because you told me about it.
So I'm seeing this thing about this gospel singer named Bobby Storm that was on the plane, and I guess she found out she got nominated for a Grammy or what have you, and proceeded to try to sing her song on the plane. The flight attendant asked her to stop, and she acted like she was going to stop and then continued to go ahead and sing. I have thoughts and opinions about this. So there's a couple things I think about this. First of all, when I'm on a plane, be quiet. I get that children are going to cry. I get that part. That's a part of it, because the red pressure and all the stuff. I get that. Other than that, even though that'd be like, please. Other than that, be quiet. I either want to take a nap or just watch my movie in silence. I don't want to hear your song.
Yeah.
I could go listen to it later. Okay.
If I want to.
Right. If I desire to, yes.
Right.
I also think that it is because she said, oh, it's something that the Lord wants me to do. This is my thing. I don't really think God is like, disturb these people on the plane. Sing your song. Go against what the flight attendant asked you to do. I don't think that's what God would have people to do. That's just me.
Yeah.
I also feel like, especially in America, there is a layer of like privilege and things when it comes to Christians. And as Christians, we tend to behave as or think that what we want to do is takes precedence over anybody else's desires or wants. And I don't think that's fair, because guaranteed, had it been flip-flop and there was somebody of another religion that wanted to sing their song that they got a Grammy for, the Christians would have been upset. That's my opinion. I could be wrong, but that's what I think. You can stone me later, okay? But I feel like we have to be considerate of people. And also, it's a flight. People are trying to just get to where they're trying to go. They're traveling.
Right.
They're trying to get to where, you don't know what they've been through. You don't know that they're just trying to get home because there's an emergency. You don't know what's happening. Be considerate and be quiet.
Right.
You ain't got to sing your song right now. You can sing it later. At the Grammys if you go, or something, or at your next show. You ain't got to sing it on the plane, especially after they've asked you to not do that. Like, we need to, if we want to bring people to Christ as we say we want to do, then what we need to do is to be respectful of rules, respectful of other people, because some people may have wanted to say, no, we don't want to hear your song, but they didn't feel comfortable enough. Because you're not even, if you didn't listen to the freaking flight attendant, you ain't gonna listen to them if they say, no, we don't want to hear that right now. We'd rather just be able to just get on this, go ahead and take off.
Right.
What are your thoughts?
So, I did a little bit more digging, because I didn't hear about this. Like I said, Reatha brought it to me and I was like, I'm confused. So first, I would like to mention that apparently, allegedly, we're going to go with allegedly, she's not even on the nomination. She's just, her name is not on the list of Grammy nominated person. Now, I guess she's on the record that is nominated, but from what it seems like, they list everybody who is also nominated in that, with that song. She was not even on there. Okay, so they don't even know who she is. That's number one.
Interesting.
Very. And then I agree that we're on a flight. Like, first of all, I'm a nervous flyer. So if somebody's already causing some type of ruckus, I'm already like, Jesus, Lord have mercy. Oh my gosh. So now, okay, you're singing, cool. We didn't ask for this. Now, apparently, the flight was delayed for mechanical issues on the what's it called? The tarmac, whatever. So now you already know at that point, people are probably annoyed. Like, dang, like, we sitting here, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to let's get up in the air. Now you want to sing? Ma'am, no, thank you. And I feel like what makes it, even if you felt like this was what the Lord told you to do. So I don't know if it's in the Bible. I doubt that it is. But it's an old church saying that God does things in decency and in order.
Right.
And I don't feel that any of that was in decency or in order. Her defiance made it worse. And if there was somebody who had the potential of being touched, you ruined that by being defiant and being like, am I getting kicked off if I don't be quiet? Why would that be an option? Just be quiet.
Yeah,
like,
just
y'all be so disobedient. Like, if you feel like
in the name of God,
do something, he also said to be disobedient. He also said to ignore people and make them uncomfortable. Apparently, no one spoke up either way. Like, no one said, girl, yes, be quiet, or girl, we fine.
Because I think, honestly, with people may have felt uncomfortable. There might have been people that, because especially society has trained us to not speak up.
Yeah.
And so I think that there may have been people that wanted to be like, girl, please stop. But they didn't feel comfortable, and I think that that's not a healthy thing either. People should be able to be like, you know what, if you don't mind, like, because to me, with exceptions, I really think there's always a kind way to say something.
Yeah.
And it could have been like, you know what, actually, we don't want to hear the song. I just want to take a nap. Thank you.
Well, and also, I feel like her doing this kind of took away from the fact that if she really is nominated, that took away from it. Like, we're not focused on that. We're focused on the fact that you done made a fool of yourself. And then you want to attach God's name to it. So now he co-signed your foolery? I doubt it. I really doubt that.
And that, girl, don't get me started on that, because that's my whole thing. It's like, you cannot use God for your bad behavior. Right. I am tired of it. Yeah. I am so tired of that. Like, you can't say God told, no, God didn't tell you that. You told you that.
Well, and I also feel like, one, fine, we can't really say what God has told you. Okay, whatever. But also, sometimes like, but you look
some of the stuff that people be using.
But I feel like also, like, can we not attach God's name to this? Like, I don't feel like you should do that, but fine. Whatever. Stormy Bobby girl. What's your name?
Her name is Bobby Storm.
Bobby Storm girl. I just feel like next time just take a poll. Just take a poll. You know, maybe have some free CDs. Give people a CD. Nobody. Okay, never mind. Yeah, maybe not a CD, but a download. Get you a QR
tell
code.
them where they can download your music.
Boom. Yes, or maybe airdrop an audio, honey. Give them a choice. You didn't take away people's choice. They
exactly.
If they don't got no headphones,
they don't be getting consent. They just do stuff.
Right. God bless the girl. Probably forgot her headphones. Now she's really upset because can you imagine? Just not. You was like, dang, I forgot my headphones, and then you get to play, and she's like, and you're like,
well, there goes my nap.
Wow. And this is why I should have paid $50 for the headphones at the airport, because now look what I got to be subjected to. Okay. Anyways, but girl, Bobby, honey,
you know,
that's my opinion about this trending topic. Girl, no.
Yeah, it's like, no.
But God bless you. And I pray that you are blessed and highly favored. Amen. All right, so we're going to step into our next segment. Girl, where you been?
Where have you been?
That's a great question, Reatha. I have been here. Amen. Yes. I've been here. I've been adulting. Let's see. So obviously if anybody who's a new listener who doesn't know like what the heck we're talking about, we took a summer break that turned into a summer the fall break. Mainly because I couldn't get my life together. Okay. All right. So that's why we're like, girl, where you been? Because while this is the season, you know, what's that thing called? The season premiere of the new season. We personally have taken a longer break than we planned on taking. So that's why we're like, girl, where you been? Okay. So now that we have explained it, let me get back into it. Girl, child. So what has happened since the break? I've gotten a new position at my job that I need to get used to, because it's completely different than not completely different, but a lot different than what I was doing previously. So I was going to adjust to that. New work hours, school. I have school a little bit more often than I have since I've been in school. I'm going to school 3 days a week, which before I was not doing that. That was not the case. Okay. It was only 2 days, and 1 day was during the week, 1 day was on the weekend. Now, two during the week and 1 on the weekend. Nobody asked for that. Okay, cool. Thanks. Anyway, and then I've had a lot like these classes. I don't know. Make a lot of work. Are y'all bored? Like, are y'all just sitting at home? Like, you know what I can do? Like, not only am I working 8 hours, like these people are like, you know what you need to do? Turn in 3 papers, 8 pages each, 8 references. I didn't ask for that. So it's been a semester struggle, but all that aside, in like cool stuff, I have completely changed my, so I feel like we probably talked about it a couple of times. We're on a health and fitness journey. I have taken it upon myself to completely change my lifestyle as far as eating.
Oh yeah.
So yes, girl. Yes. Yeah. So I have now gone completely vegan. Shout out to Tabitha Brown. Not that she know me or I know her, but you know, hey. But yeah, so that has been I won't say a huge adjustment, but adjustment enough, because I did go vegan a couple of years ago, for like a few months, and it was kind of like, I'm gonna just do it for as long as I really want to do it. And it was 8 months. Now I have what'd you say?
That's good.
Thanks, friend. Now I have decided that's going to be like my complete lifestyle. Like I'm not going back. So that has been like just reminding myself, like, just to look at. So veganism, a lot of people say it's not that hard, and then people say it's hard. It is what it is for you yourself personally. For me, it wasn't super hard, only because I had already had it in my mind that I was going to do it before. And I did it before. Yeah. So the only thing I had to this time, because I really am trying not to like cheat. Some people cheat stuff, but you're like, oh, I'm going to cheat this. The only thing that I'm really like is looking at the ingredients and then having to read, like literally read everything, because there's certain words that like I'm also like doing research behind it, because there's certain words that they use that you don't know that actually ends up being like a product of the animal. So then you're like, oh, dang, I can't have this.
You can't have this, yeah.
Yeah, so finding like adjustments for certain things and finding, I won't say dupes because that's stupid, but like finding like replacements for stuff that I wanted. Like,
yeah, that's a good word. Yeah.
Oh, I wanted fried chicken. Clearly, you can't have fried chicken, but you have something chicken-like. So in the process, I have found an amazing restaurant, not so far from my house, that I have given these people way too much of my money. And I need to stop. I need to start cooking for myself. But it's been great. They've given me great options, and they have made this journey a lot more fun and less stressful.
Can I ask you what made you decide to go vegan?
Sure, of course, friend. I don't have like an amazing story behind it. I honestly have really just wanted to. Like, I wanted to do something different. I wanted to try again, even like, because I stopped before, like I said, and I was like, I really want to try it again. Like, what if I just really do it? Like, I really go hard. So I just wanted to. And then also watching Tabitha Brown, she make it seem so freaking easy. Like, the food be bomb. I'm like, oh, that's a great idea. I'm about to make that. And I really wanted to like have an excuse to just try it again. And like this time go hard. I brought her cookbook.
Oh, good.
I've been like, I've found so many other like vegan chefs and just people who are just cooking, who live a vegan lifestyle on TikTok. So I've been following them. They be like, try this vegan mac and cheese. I'd be like, follow now. You follow.
Right.
We are friends. Yeah. So, I really wanted to. I want to try it again. I want to do it again. And now, like, yeah, of course, now being healthier is another add on to it or option. And then I've been going really hard with my workouts. So I'm like, it'll be cool to combine the two, because I'll do good with one and then not do good with the other.
The other, yeah.
So now that I've decided to go vegan, you can be a junk food vegan, which I know that because I did that last time. But I'm really trying to be like an actual
like
food.
All around.
Yeah, like all around. And then, like even I'm trying to do it like with the product that I use, I'm trying to make sure that it's vegan. Like I haven't gotten to the clothes thing because I don't really know how to really go about that. Like just finding legit vegan like t-shirts, stuff like that. That might take a while. I'm not gonna rush that part.
Research,
yeah. But like if I find like a soap, or
that's good. So you're trying to make this a whole thing. That's good.
Yeah. I'm trying to do like a whole thing, like whatever especially if I use it on my body, like so soap and face wash or whatever. Like I'm trying to make sure that it is a vegan product. So yeah, but I will say somebody would have something. I'm like, oh, that smells good. What's that? And they were like, oh, it's chicken Alfredo. I'm like, oh, that smells good. And they're like, oh, is it bothering your nose? And I'm like, oh, no. Like, it's not like, I'm not that, not yet. I'm not to that point where I can't stand the smell of certain things. Like, everything still smells good to me. Like, my church had fried chicken. And I was like, oh, my God, this is to me, Jesus. This smells so good. So, yeah. What about you, Reatha? Where you been, girl?
You're at work.
Oh yeah, I've been there too.
I'm trying because I remember I was like, what can I share? But I've just been working. I've been also trying to be more consistent with my health and fitness journey. So I've been like being more consistent with being more consistent with being at the gym, and like they've been having like these different challenges. So like anytime there's a challenge, I do my best to like join it or what have you. I've done, I guess, from the duration of the break, I've done like 2 5Ks walking, not running.
No, that's good.
Walking, not running.
Good job.
I've done a couple 5Ks. I don't know, like I am learning that I like active things. Like, so I was just like, anytime there's a 5K, I'm like, I'm there.
Oh, that's so good. Good job.
So actually so I did 2 with people, one I did virtually where I just walked by myself or whatever. So I've actually done 3 in the last like few months, whatever.
That's good.
So I love, it's fun. I don't know, like it's fun to do it. Like I love my gym because it's like a little community or whatever.
Yeah.
And so they have different things or whatever. So that's nice. But it's just like I just find that I enjoy doing these random 5Ks, like especially when they're for like a good cause and stuff like that. You know, when they're trying to fundraise for that. So I've been doing a lot of that. I did go zip lining for the first time ever. One of my close friends' birthday. I was scared out of my mind, but it was so much fun.
Oh, that's cool.
So much fun. Such a good experience. So much fun. And then just doing different things like with my friends and celebrating them and just out here living life. I think on a personal thing, I've just been continuing my healing journey and continuing to like try to get better and be more consistent and just taking better care of myself. So like becoming better with my routine and really trying to focus on like that and like continuing to be active. I did have some health stuff come up or whatever that I'm still having to deal with or whatever. So that's been a thing. So it's not like everything's been great. It's been hard, but I'm just, you know, I'm still here, still checking through. Of course, you know, work is drama and I'm oh child, if I could talk about it. But yeah, it's just life has been lifing, but I am thriving. I was gonna say surviving, but I'm like,
no, let's change it up. Change
I'm
up the words.
Even though I'll be crying, like look at me with the rhyming, okay? Even though I'll be crying, I'm thriving, okay? Because I'm still here. But yeah, it's just been just making adjustments to my life and my schedule and just, you know, like learning and growing and all that good stuff. But it's been busy. It's been a time. It's been a time.
Well, I'm proud of you for like your 5Ks. That's so dope. I'm so proud of you for that.
They're so much fun.
It couldn't be me, but it's not about me. It's about you. And I'm proud of you for that. And then I'm also proud of you for surviving, girl. Surviving, thriving, and keeping it pushing, okay?
Yes.
Because life be life, and I understand. So that's good though. I'm happy for you. Let's see. Any updates in the dating arena?
No.
Same. I was hoping that you had an update because I sure don't.
No, because this is my thing. This is the thing I have decided within myself is that because I've been asked this like by my friends and stuff like that, and like when I share with them where I'm at, they like completely get it. For me, I have done so much focusing. There's a couple of things I've done so much focusing on people validating me externally throughout my life that I am trying to learn to validate myself.
That's good. That's good.
I'm trying to learn to love Reatha, you know, and like take care of myself genuinely and get to a point where like, not that it's going to be perfect, not that I'm always going to love myself perfectly, but like I need to love myself.
Yeah.
The other thing is because I focused so much externally, whether it was when I was in church or whatever, I haven't had time for myself, really, truly. Even though I'm single, no kids, whatever, I really haven't truly had time for myself with myself. So I'm taking that, you know, taking this time to just be like, okay, let me focus on myself. And because I'm learning, like with the 5K thing, I'm like, oh wait, I actually like to do active things. Like I find this fun. One of the other things too is like, especially growing up in church, whatever, I've been so trained to wait that I have literally waited with no action and let a good chunk of my life pass me by. I'm not trying to do that.
That's good. Yeah.
I'm trying to actively live now. And I'm learning to do that. So it's hard. Yeah. Because I'm so used to like, you know, I really, like I'm 42 now, but I really feel like the first 38 years of my life, it's like so steeped in church, so steeped in like indoctrination and like, okay, you have to wait. So I've just been waiting, not moving, not acting, not doing certain things or whatever. So now I'm just like, I'm trying to live. Now, mind you, I will say this. Now, if somebody's son want to holler, I'm open for it. So it's not that I'm not open. It's just that
that's hilarious.
It's just that my focus. Girl, if somebody someone to holla, he can holla. But like, I'm really trying to focus on loving myself and presenting myself in a way where I feel good. Because even recently, like literally this week, I've kind of shifted my routine. Mm-hmm. Can I tell you, your girl been down, okay? So like, I literally roll out of bed, take a shower, go to work, you know, and haven't always been on time because it's just been constant like stuff happening. So I'm just like drained, exhausted, tired, whatever. So this week I decided to grab my life by the horns and be like, girl, you're going to bed on time. You're going to get up on time. You're going to either go to the gym or do your morning stretches or whatever. You're going to do your journal. You're going to read that scripture that you read once a day. You're going to do that this week.
Yeah.
You're going to, when you come home, you're going to chill for a little bit. You're going to do what you got to do. You're going to do your journal. Like trying to get my routine. And like, so like this week, I was on time to work every day.
Yay!
I was so proud of myself. Because I got up, I was like, you know what? Let me just get up. Like, there's a couple of days where I didn't get my routine perfectly, but it's like, at least I'm trying.
Yeah.
I got up. I put makeup on every day because I've been when I tell you, I roll out of bed. I have been rolling out of bed and just hopping in the shower and going to work.
Yeah.
Even me taking better care of my hair, like, no, you need to start wrapping your hair at night. You know how, don't play. And so, like, it's been like, and I feel like just doing that, I feel better. And like I was telling my therapist last night, like I was just like, I kind of felt like it sucks that I have to do all this stuff to feel better, but this is what I got to do.
Yeah, this is what you got to do. Yeah.
Because the minute I start doing, I'm like, you know, and it's crazy because like we don't want to do the things that help us feel better because we're tired. But then it's like if we do them, we will feel better.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to be about that, and so my focus is myself. Like I said, somebody want to holler, they can holler. But like I'm open to it, but I'm also like not seeking it out per se. The other thing that my therapist said is that the fact that you are actually actively going out of your home and going out to eat by yourself or going to the different museums or going to these things, you are putting yourself out there. No, you may not be putting yourself out there on an app, but you are putting yourself out there that somebody can see you and like, you know, that kind of made me feel like, okay, I am kind of putting myself out there in a way, but I just need to focus on myself because I haven't.
Yeah.
I've spent so much of my time because I was super involved in my old church and like all these things. And so like my validation was always external. But that's not a healthy balance. Like I need to learn to validate myself. I need to learn to love myself. I need to learn to be okay by myself.
Yeah.
And so I'm just trying to live life because I haven't really lived. I've literally, for the first 38 years of my life, I just existed. I was just here.
Yeah.
Now I'm actually living.
That's good. That's good. I like that. I'm proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you, friend.
Of course. With that being said, I personally have no updates. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna say like no.
It's like
no,
I'm not saying anything else.
Like no. No. I will say I'm slowly becoming more open to it. Because I went through a really rough breakup that it shifted a lot in me, myself personally, that I wasn't aware could be shifted by another person. Because I more recently have considered myself to be a strong-minded, willed person. So I wasn't aware. And maybe it was maybe me being delusional, maybe me being whatever. I wasn't aware that I would hand over that to somebody, not knowing that I did. So the breakup was really like harder than I thought. I thought it was gonna be like a super easy, like, I'm out, peace out. And it wasn't that because there was so much with it. Like, when you deal with someone who is an undiagnosed narcissist, you don't realize the places that they go that ends up affecting you. And then once you're out of it and you're released from it, thank God, like once you're released from it, you're like, I've heard somebody say
How did I
before.
get there? Yeah.
How did I get there? And then you're a shell of yourself.
Mm.
So, and I was like, I don't think that applies to me because I wasn't in there for that long. It wasn't a long relationship, but the damage was done. It took a short time for that damage to be there. So now I am reassessing. When I say everything, I mean everything, especially in dating. So, and then I had to like reassess, like, okay, because right, wrong, and indifferent, I had a part to play in it. I allowed it to happen, but why? So anyway, I started to say, like, I'm slowly getting to the point where I'm like, maybe, if you come correct, maybe. Because there's days where I'm like, sure, I'm open to it. There's days where I'm like, no, don't talk to me, don't breathe on me, don't look at me. I am not interested. Have a good day. So yeah, that's why I really have no update because I ain't trying. I'm not out here trying. I'm out here trying. I'm out here looking. Yeah. I don't like, at least you're putting yourself out there. I'm not. I go to the gym. I go to school. I go home. I go to work. So I go to the gym. I go to work. I go to school. And then I go home.
And that's the thing. Like for me, like I am just going places. I'm not going places because I used to go places expecting like, oh, what's that? And it's now I'm just like, I'm just here. I'm just living my life now. If somebody happened to come, whatever. But also at the same time, I was like, you also have to like really be open, Doretha. Like I am open, but there's times where I'm like, you think you're open, but like somebody just said hi to you and you were like, why are they talking to me? So fix yourself.
Right.
But it's like, I think too, for me, I think I wish I had siblings because I it's just me. So it's like, I also have spent time waiting on other people. So I'm not waiting on anybody. If I want to do something, I'm going to go do it.
Yeah.
And I have to sometimes go, not all the time, but there are times where I have to go by myself. I do have friends, so I do stuff with my friends or whatever too. But there are times where I just get up and go. And that's the thing too, that might be, I don't know, I've been questioning this a little bit lately because I am an only child. I've done this life by myself to this point that I don't think about, oh, maybe my friend would want to join me in this. I don't think about that. I just assume that I'm just going to go.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I do have to, I feel like I do have to work on that and like maybe inviting my friends more. You know what I'm saying? Because I'll have friends that I'll schedule time with, whatever. But then other stuff, I'll just like go by myself. And it's like, maybe somebody would have joined you with that had you asked.
Yeah.
But that has to do with, but also it's like, I'm just so used to like, I'm only child, just do stuff by myself. And nobody knows where I'm at. I just be out here.
Yeah.
Gallivanting.
Not gallivanting.
Grabby, frolicking, gallivanting, all that. I just be out. Yeah. And I'm like, nobody knows where you are, Doretha. Like, maybe have somebody know where you at. So I have to work on that.
Yeah. Please do.
My friends and my parents, I have to work on that, okay?
Yes, please do. But you also made a good point that about like waiting to do something, waiting for somebody to do something. I was really and I'm working on this too. I was always a person like, oh, that'd be a cute date. And I'm like, oh, I'll wait till I get a boyfriend and do that. I'll wait till I get a boyfriend to wear this. I'll wait till I have a date to go to wear this or whatever. And then I was like, let me stop doing that. Because even though the time will come, do it by yourself. Like, it's fine.
Take yourself on a date.
Right. Take yourself on a date or wear the outfit. Like the outfit, okay, you waiting to say for a date. No, just wear it. So I'll like, there was one weekend that I went out with my sister and she was like, where are you going? And I was like, wherever. I just want to wear this outfit. Like, because I said, anything I've been trying to work on. So if it comes to my mind, like, oh, I'll wait till a date to wear this. And then I have somewhere to go. I'm like, no, wear it. Wear that. Wear what you said you had to wait for. And even like going places, like I'm like, oh, I'll wait. That'll be a cute date idea. And I'm like, no, just take yourself on a date. Like, or
I do that all the time.
Go with your friends. Because I've always like, even though I think it's cute to have like a list of places that would be cute date ideas, it's okay to go by yourself and experience that by yourself or with friends and make it a friend date or whatever. So you made a good point. Like I'm working on that too. I need to do better with like the places. I've been doing really good with the outfits, but I need to do better with like going the places that I say would be a good date. Like, so yeah.
There are times where I'll be like, I'm like, no, you're gonna wear the makeup, you're gonna wear this thing, and we're gonna do this. Yeah. Like, because I've spent so much of my life waiting. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna just be out here. Okay? wait time is over.
Right.
And what I didn't realize is that waiting is active. So
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So yeah.
But yeah, no, Reatha, that's good. I feel like this has been an amazing episode. I'm excited about this season.
Fun.
Like, it's gonna be a dope season.
Yeah.
We have so many cool things, like, I feel like in store for the season. So I'm excited. I think it's gonna be great. It's gonna be one of our best, you know?
Yes. Season 3.
Season 3. I can't believe we have 3 seasons. That's craziness. That's wild. Okay. So, in the meantime, y'all can reach me on Instagram at Deandra.Monique. You can reach the podcast at Coffee Hills Convo Pod on IG. Reatha.
All right. So you can find me at Reatha Author on IG. Yeah. And you can follow us on Facebook. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Yes.
Please rate and review the podcast on Apple Podcasts especially, but all the platforms. Please rate and review so that we can become more discoverable and so that we can grow this year for real.
Yes, for real. So, and we thank y'all for your love and support. Yes. Thank y'all for reaching out during the break. Like, hello, where y'all at? We appreciate y'all, and we will see y'all next week.